Okay, it's time to start the show. I'm sorry I'm a little late. Was down with family, came over. We had a little dinner. I forgot all about it. I said, I thought it was still like 5:30, 6 o'clock almost. And all of a sudden I looked up. They said 7 o'clock. I said, oh, shoot, I got to get up here and have my show. But we going to get started right after this. Come on. Go down. Scroll down. Come on. Come on. Stay where I want you to stay. Here we go. Here we go. Coming in. My brother. From all the way from Daly City. He's California. Niners all day. John Jay.
What's up?
How you doing?
Just got back from work about an hour ago. I just been relaxing.
I need to write these down. I had something different income I would do for you, but I couldn't think about it. I need to write it down. When I think of stuff, I say, oh, let me do it like this. Because I forgot. I had some different way I was going to introduce you. Here come my brother. He live in Stockton, California. My young brother, Brian Cub.
Hey, Corey. Hey, John.
Hello, Brian. How you
Hey.
doing?
Thanks for having me,
My
guys.
computer- Is it my computer or your picture is black? Oh, there you go. Where's my computer? Hold you know. Okay, this man, all the way from Seattle, he represents the 49ers, not the Seahawks. He's my brother. No Border Sports.
What up?
How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, coming in. My brother from Utah, California. Not Utah, California. What I'm saying. Oh, from all the way from Utah. My brother, another 49 fan. My brother, David McNider.
Thanks, Corey. What up, guys?
What's up,
Did you guys hear what Joe Stevens accused me of saying earlier?
What happened?
He said, "There's Dave McNair." He says, "Let's see if we can go Seahawks." Oh.
Coming in.
Anyway.
My brother that keep pee-pee in his freezer. He's living in Corona, California. Y'all better not go to this hamburger restaurant. Make sure you don't order lemonade. Stay away from the lemonade because it might be pee. David Corona.
What's good, man? How you guys doing?
Good.
I like your
Hello,
sweatshirt,
David.
Corey. What's up, Corey?
Thank you. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's good. No
What's
umpire
up?
tonight, huh?
Nah, season's over.
Okay.
Those poor kids.
What's up, Brian? What's up, Menina? What's up, Ryan?
What up, David?
What up? What up?
We better could hear you, Ryan.
Oh, you can barely hear me, huh? What about now?
Same.
Better?
No.
Give me a second. How about now?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Okay, little Spongy's in the house. Hey, little Spongy.
What's up, little spongy?
What up,
Mhm.
Spongy?
Why are you not bringing it up? Oh, there you go. Corey, that's a 30-yard penalty. Oops, I missed.
We don't,
Okay, let
we
me
don't,
go.
we don't have 30-yard penalties.
Little Spongy. And we got Bebop in the house.
What's up, Bebop?
And you got Nathan Z.
What's up, Nathan?
What up, Nathan?
And then ready to go 15 to 0.
Do
Hey,
we really?
Jess.
Oh, what up, Jess? Do we really
What's
think
up?
Spongy's going 15 and
What's
0
up,
tonight?
Jay?
Okay. Hello, Mrs. Cup. How you doing?
What up, Tony?
How you doing, Mr. Tony?
hmm
Ooh, I gotta go. I got a doctor's appointment on 18
You got what?
because a doctor's appointment on 18 because my hand shakes. I got to try to type. My hand go.
Is
Get
it
it
is it your nerve?
robust.
Is it your nerves?
I don't know what it is. I could be walking with a drink, also go spill a drink.
Yeah, I think it's your nerves.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't do well on the battlefield, Corey. Got bad nerves.
Yeah.
Imagine artillery shell going off around Corey. He'd be
I'm
like,
in,
nope, I'm going to get my happy ass out of here. Nope.
I take care of him.
man, I gotta rewatch the girls show. I didn't get to see it. I forgot all about it. See, that's what my family came over. I forgot all about it.
That's what's good about YouTube. You can go back and watch the show, and content creators still get credit for you seeing it.
Yeah.
David, Big Niner,
Yo,
have you ever seen the movie The Man from the Yellow Snowy River?
no.
Oh, first one's a really good one.
You all right, Corey?
Might have to make
Yeah.
that movie trailer.
He's making a phone call.
Oh,
No, I'm checking
He
to see
called
what Jeff sent me a message. See what he said.
Joe send you a message.
Jeff.
Jeff. Oh, El Jefe.
Yeah, minor niner.
Yeah, El Jefe, the boss.
Nathan Z says, "Yo, Ryan, what's your favorite war movie?"
Oh, there's a lot of good ones. Um, Zulu's one of my favorite. It's got Michael Caine in it, and it was one of my favorite actors. He's also in The Eagle Has Landed. It's another good war movie.
Shout out,
Uh,
Dan. Thanks for coming through, buddy.
John V, what's
oh,
up?
we got John B in the house. What up, John B? Make sure to check them out. He's got a channel called The Locker Room Rant. Him
Yep.
and his childhood
Mhm.
buddies, they get together and talk about sports, and it's a
Yeah.
great watch. So,
oh
make sure
yeah.
you subscribe.
What's up, John V?
John V. I think I've heard of him before.
Oh, John B? Or The Locker Room Rant?
Oh, I think I've seen him on Wayne Breezy in the mornings.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think John works mainly at night, so you might have seen him on the morning. John knows his football. He's got good takes. He thinks outside the box. We might come to the same conclusion, but he found it a different way,
Mm.
which I like.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
John V's a really cool guy. He's got a whole lot going for him, and real big supporter of the faithful, the YouTube community. I think he's a Cleveland guy, if I'm right, or an Ohio guy. And yeah, I'm glad you made it, John. And
I think he's 49ers, but he got
no,
some
no,
friends on it.
he's a 49er fan, of course, but I think he lives in Ohio.
Yeah, he got some Cleveland fans
Yeah.
in the group. He does it with Cleveland fans. I forgot who the other guy is for.
Yeah, we play fantasy football. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, so this is the order I got it going this time. I move this. I got Corey Davis first, David Corona second, John Jay third, then I got David McNider, then Brian Cup, and then Tony, then Nathan, then Bebop, then Crazy Juice, then Lil Spongy, and then Jeff, and then No More Sports. I didn't want No More Sports really last, but what happened was I forgot who it was. I was like, there's somebody I'm missing. There's somebody I'm missing. I can't think of who. I'm going through my list like, somebody I'm missing. Somebody. And then I looked, I said, No Border Sports.
You can't forget him.
Obviously, you could. It's all good, bro. I'm not tripping. Somebody's got to go last.
Yeah.
Just wake me up when it's my turn. It's a hell of a list.
So when we go on 16 through 30, so chat on B says 16, you put 16, the letter. We go from 16 to 30. And I'm sorry I won't be able to see the chat. My panel's going to help me with the chat. So I'm going to my banners. So they'll be looking at the chat for me and help me get your answers. I won't be able to see the chat. And I apologize to the chat not being able to bring your chat up on the screen. But let me first, we're going to go with numbers. how we did last week. So let me start with that. So, Mrs. Cup. Mrs. Cup went 15-0 last week. Can she do it again?
Wow. She can do
Nathan
it.
Z, he went 15-0. Can he have a repeat?
He can do it too.
Will David McNiner top his? He went 14-1. Will he go 15-0 this time? What about the handsome guy right here? Will he go 15-0? He went 14-1.
When's the last time you got your prescription checked? When's the last time you got your prescription checked?
I gotta go get my eyes. Remind me, I gotta go get my eyes checked for diabetes.
Diabetes? Eyes?
Yeah, like if you suffer from diabetes, one symptoms you have blurry vision.
Oh. No wonder you
No
thought
more,
he was handsome. Sorry.
no more to sports. He went 14-1. He got his fan card back. Can he top it and go 15-0?
Just try not to lose it again.
David Corona. He's went 14-1. Can he stay up there? Can he go 15-0? Yes. The wife
Yeah.
did better than Brian. She went 15-0. He went 14-1. Just one below her.
She did really good. She did really good. I'm proud of her.
Crazy Juice. He went 14-1. Can he do better and go 15-0? Crazy Juice. He went 14-1. Can he go 15-1? 15-0. Okay. John Jay. He went 13-2. Yes, he's gonna go 15-0 this time, huh? Lil Smudgy with 14-1. Can he stay at top? Do we know more about 49ers trivia than the 49ers fans? He's an Eagle fan. I'll keep up. See, are you still here? Because I've got your your answers yet. Questions from last week. Brian, you still got his answers?
Steve-O's answers? Didn't he come in the Saturday and do his trivia
Nope,
with you?
he didn't.
Oh, okay, I'll have to look at the messages. I'm sorry. He did send me the week. I got confused. He sent me the week 2, so I'll have to scroll back. I'll give it to you later tonight. Sorry.
Who's this? Jeff. He went 12-3. Hope he's not gonna be here. Looks like it today. And let's get started. Oh, 49ers trivia.
Let's go. Oh yeah.
Let me move this chat so everybody can both see.
What's up, John Jay? How you doing today?
Just another day of work.
Right on.
Every
It's my
day.
Friday.
I gotta wait for Saturday before.
Oh, before it's your Friday.
So, like I said in the chat, make sure you put 16 in your answers. We go from 16 to 30. 16 to 30.
Okay.
So, starting with number 1. This is the answers.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Where did Adam Smith play college football at? A. USC. B. Michigan. C. Auburn. D. And I'm first. So I'm going D in Utah.
He's taking the D.
David Broder,
Yep, me too. Taking the D.
D.
He said me too.
John J.
Utah.
You taking the D?
He's
said
taking the
Utah.
D.
I said Utah. Oh, Ohio State.
Oh, I can hear somebody in the background.
Are you ready? Are you ready for the answers from the chat, Corey?
Oh, no, wait. David McNider?
Oh, sorry.
D. I'm taking the D. Utah. Best college in the Pac-12.
Brian Cup?
True.
Utah.
Utah, you taking the D?
Yes, sir.
What's Tony taking?
D.
D. Nathan Z?
He's taking D.
B. Jones? Is he here?
He's taking D.
B?
D. Utah.
What was that again?
No, if you're taking Utah, he's taking the D.
Yeah, he's taking D. Bebop.
You said B.
Oh, he changed his answer?
Is Crazy Juice here?
No, he's not here.
Little Fudgy, he's in the audience.
Yeah, he's here. He's taking D.
No
Hey,
more
but-
sports.
Oh, is everybody else done?
Yeah, I think everybody's done.
I'm taking the
Unless,
D.
unless somebody else came in, I didn't see. Anybody else answer that?
Well, you do got to get your eyes checked, right?
Oh, wow.
I can't see the chat.
What did you pick for Bebop?
Bebop.
He said
the D.
Utah.
Yeah, he said Utah. D.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else pick that and call out?
All right, let's see.
Well, I might have missed it, but you got Bryant, right?
Yep.
Okay, Little Spongy said D. Bebop said Utah. Nathan C said D. Let's see, anyone else that I miss?
Is John V playing or not?
I haven't seen him answer.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he just stopped in for emotional, and content creator support.
Okay.
Oh, he's
What
still
about
here.
Steve-O?
Steve-O?
Let's see.
I don't think he answered yet.
Okay. Okay.
John V said he's still here. I'm here, faithful.
Fellas.
Oh, fellas.
Well, if you want John B, you can play along with us if you're interested. I'm guessing you might want to select D. All you have to do is pick the number of the question and then the letter of the answer.
John V thinks I pulled a Debo. No, I'm just glad you're still here. But yeah, just throw it out in the chat if you want to play.
Hey,
Let's
John, let
see.
me ask you some questions.
Steve-O says Utah.
Steve-O
Okay,
says,
so D.
who was that said D?
That's Steve-O.
John V not playing?
John V, I'm chilling with you fellas.
Yeah.
Okay.
He might not be trying to get put on the tally. It seems
Okay.
like you've got a lot on your hands already.
Number 17.
17.
Number 17. Who did the San Francisco 49ers take with their first pick in 2007 NFL Draft? A. Jason Hill. B. Ray McDonald. C. Joe Staley. Or D. Patrick Willis.
Who goes first?
Me.
Whoops. Well, that's right.
Who in 2007 NFL Draft? Are we to go with C or D? You know what? I'm taking the D. David Corona.
Patrick Willis. Taking a D.
John J.
D. Patrick Willis.
David McNiner.
D. Patrick Willis.
Sorry, Corey, for my
Ryan Cup.
children. Sorry for my children in the background. I'm going to take that from her. D for me and D for Tony. And I'm going to mute.
Okay. Nathan Z.
He's taking D.
B.
D.
B as a
Patrick
boy.
Willis. Yeah, no, D.
That's
And
Bebop.
dog.
That's Bebop. Nathan hasn't answered yet.
Yeah, he did. Nathan picked D.
Are you
Oh,
saying B
no.
or D?
D, like in dog.
What's B about taking?
He said, "Can you read the question again, please?"
Who did the San Francisco 49ers take with their first pick in 2007 NFL Draft? A. Jason Hill. B. Ray McDonald. C. Joe Staley, or D. Patrick Willis?
He answered D.
B. Bob Jones, answer D.
Yeah.
Crazy Juice, not here.
He's not here. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to show up.
Lil Spongy, as he answered.
He answered D.
No more sports.
So before I just copy everybody else, I want to ask a
Oh.
question.
Crazy Juice just joined, but
Oh, there he is.
fine.
Is giving the giving the A same thing as taking the D?
I don't know.
Nah, I don't think so.
No.
I'm taking the D on this one. Just Corey, you doing okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Crazy Juice does guy in the chat.
Did he answer any
For
questions?
for question 17, he just took the D.
Question 17,
Oh.
D.
Yeah, he's taking the
Giving
D.
up Sorry, is giving up the A the same as taking the D?
All right,
David
Crazy
Corona?
Juice. Question 16 was which college did Alex Smith attend? I don't quite remember all the answers.
USC.
Question.
USC, A. B. Michigan. C. Auburn. Or D. Utah.
Oh, it's gonna take forever to do this show.
He took D on 16.
D. 16.
Yep.
Okay. Number 18. Which team did the San Francisco 49ers play their first game at Candlestick Park in 1971? Oh, I go first.
Mm.
I'm going to take B. The Los Angeles Rams. Right?
Are you taking the B or taking it in the B?
I'm taking the B. David Corona.
Yeah, give me yeah, give me the Rams.
Your
Rams.
favorite team?
No.
Sid Kid.
John Jay.
Let's go with the Rams.
This question was in the last book.
David McNider.
I'm taking B as in Batman.
Brian Cup.
I'm going to take A
A.
for Apple.
Mm.
B. Bob Jones wants to know. Can you read the question one more time, please?
Okay, what's Tony taking? Right.
She's going to take A.
A.
Yep.
Nathan Z.
He's taking B.
B.
B. And Bohr.
Real quick, Bebop, this is the first team that the 49ers played in Kezar Stadium.
No, in Candlestick
In
Candlestick.
Candlestick Park.
Park. in 1971? Have Bebop or Crazy Juice answer?
Crazy Juice said B.
Little Fudgy?
He also said B.
The options are on the bottom of the screen. Bebop, it's A, Chicago Bears, B, Los Angeles Rams, C, St. Louis Cardinals, or D, Atlanta Falcons.
No more sports?
A, Chicago Bears.
A, Chicago Bears. And Bebop still have the answer?
Bebop's taking B.
B. Okay, 19. What wide receiver joined the San Francisco in 2008 after 14 years with the Rams? A. Isaac. Did I change the order?
Carcast said, can you read the question again, please?
Let's continue on. And Carcast, if you need to go back and do another episode or a couple more questions, because we have a lot of people answering right now. So let's just continue on, and then we can correspond with Corey later and continue on.
Okay, number 19. What wide receiver joined the San Francisco in 2008 after 14 years with the Rams? A. Isaac Bruce, B. Azir Hakim, or C. Torrey Holt, or D. Drew Bennett? I'm gonna go with. I think it was Isaac Bruce. I almost thought it was Torrey Holt, but Isaac Bruce.
Are you sure it's not Torrey Holt?
Yeah, me too. Isaac Bruce.
There you go, Isaac Bruce.
Yep.
His favorite receiver.
A. John Jay.
A. Isaac Bruce.
That's your favorite player, John Jay.
I'm not a Rams fan. You are.
I don't know, Rams fan.
You guys
David
both are Rams
McNider.
fans. You guys talk about them so much.
I'm taking A, Isaac Bruce.
Brian Cup.
A.
Tony Cup.
A.
Nathan Z.
He's taking A.
Bebop Jones.
Bebop. He hasn't answered yet. No, not yet.
Crazy Juice.
Crazy Juice, he's taking A.
Did Bebop still have the answer yet?
No, because he went to his mini fridge. He'll be back in a second.
Little Spongy.
He's taking A.
Nathan C, let's see. He said A, so let's look at it. Bebop did say A. Bebop
Yeah.
said 19A. Thank you, Nathan.
Carcast is in the house. He said A.
Okay. Oops, spelled Carcast wrong. Carcast. And he said A.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't do Steve-O. I've been skipping Steve-O. Oh, my goodness.
No, Steve-O has went to bed for the evening. You're doing fine.
Oh, he's answered one question and went out.
He has to get up in the morning. He said he has to get up an hour earlier, so he said he'll rewatch.
Okay. You always do this. No more sports.
Hey,
Hey. Okay, number 20. Who led the 2007 49ers in rushing yardage? A. Michael Robinson.
You still got
B.
19 cards.
Oh. Come on, come on. A. Alex Smith. B. Michael Robinson. I'm sorry. A. Michael Robinson.
sorry. Can you start the question over again?
Okay. Who led the 2007 49ers in rushing yardage? A. Michael Robinson. B. Alex Smith. C. Arnez Bello. Or D. Frank Gore. I'm taking the D.
Yeah, me too.
Right, Jay?
Me too. Taking the D.
I got you.
Oh, okay.
John Jay,
Frank Gore.
you taking the D?
Yep.
He was trying not to admit that.
I know. John Jay, you're all right to take the D. David McNider.
Give into it, John Jay.
I'm taking the D.
David B. Brian Cup.
D. And Tony's taking D.
Daisy Z.
He's taking D.
He's taking B.
D.
D. It sounds like you say B.
D.
You should just ask him that anytime, every single time, Corey. It's amazing.
Everybody's taking the D.
Bebop Jones D.
Yeah,
Crazy Bill
everybody.
D.
Everybody.
Little spongy.
No more sports.
Oh, what up, Aaron? Oh,
Hey, Aaron.
I'm going to take the D with Frank Gore. It'd be a pleasure of mine to be in the presence of Frank Gore, so I'm taking the D.
And Carson Cass taking the D.
Yep.
Aaron's in the chat.
Aaron, are you taking the D?
Wow.
Hey, Aaron, how you doing? Everybody should visit 49 First Takes. He's a good guy. Nice show. Support him. Go subscribe to 49 First Take.
Yeah, what's up, man? 49ers first take.
He's been putting out a lot of shorts lately. Make sure to go check those out.
Yeah, they've been popping up on my recommended.
Okay,
Not just
we on
that, but
21.
if you go through the short streams, you'll catch him. He's in there.
Wow. Look what he said.
He's buying extra stock in it.
One coach suffered his third straight losing season with the San Francisco 49ers in 2007. A. Dennis Eckerson. B. Mike McGlinchey. Or C. Romeo Crennel. Or D. Mike Nolan. I'm gonna take the D.
Oh.
David Corona.
Yeah, give me the D too.
Are you
You're really
taking the D
excited
because?
about that.
Are you taking the D because I took the
Nope.
Can you explain
John
why you're
Jay?
taking the D? Do you have a good reason why you're taking the D? Is it
Because
money?
that's the guy who it is.
Oh,
That's
it's
a really good answer. That's the guy. That's
Yeah.
the guy.
he won you over that much, huh?
Yeah.
Did he pay for dinner?
You know it.
John Jay.
Mike Nolan, D.
You sure you don't want to take something else? David McNider.
I'm taking D, Mike Nolan. I think he's the only guy that would probably pay for dinner on that list.
Right.
True.
Brian Cup.
I'm really torn. I don't know if I should take the A or take the D. Since I've been taking D all night, I don't think it will hurt anymore. I'm going to take D.
Tony
Little-
D.
Yeah, Tony's taking D.
Nathan Z.
He's taking D.
D.
Yep. Everybody's taking a D.
Little Spud, you took the D.
Yep.
What about No More Sports? Are you taking the D or are you gonna go something else?
I'm gonna take the D.
And Carcass.
He took the D too.
Oh wow, I did not know that, Bebop. I'm gonna look into that later.
Oh wow.
Okay, number 22. What did he say? I can't see it.
He said he got arrested for a gun.
Oh,
Wow, he said it.
pew pew pew.
If it's not football related, don't say Corona.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, football questions.
There's some Sean Kempingness. He was Sean Kemping, and he got caught.
Okay, number 22. Who led the San Francisco 49ers in rushing touchdowns in 2013 to 2014 season? A. Colin Kaepernick. B. Kendall Hunter. C. Anthony Dixon. Or D. Frank Gore. Out of A, B, or B, or C, or D. I'm going D again. I'm tired of taking the D. Come on.
Yep.
You feeling a little worn out, Corey?
Yeah. David Corona,
Thank God.
you taking the D?
Yep.
Aren't you tired of taking the D?
Yeah, I am.
John Jay,
Frank Gore.
Frank Gore, you taking the D?
Like a pro.
Wow.
John Jay's taking the D.
It's almost like that's how you make your money, David.
David McNider,
Oh, I'm definitely taking the D.
are you tired of taking the D? Brian Cup,
Oh, it's come up a lot this time.
This
Yeah.
book is weird.
Brian Cup,
Yeah, I'm gotta say it too. It's a little weird. Almost every question except maybe one has been D. So yeah, if you know, you know. So definitely, lube
Where'd you
up.
get this book, Corey?
I'm gonna
Amazon.
I'm gonna take D, and I think Tony took D too.
Okay.
I think everybody took D, Corey.
Crazy juice.
Yep, everybody's taking the D.
Everybody's taking the D.
Yeah.
Maybe No More Sports will change it up.
No, I'm taking D.
Corey with the laugh.
Well, let me specify. As long as Megan the Stallion's on the other end, I'm totally taking the D. Okay? I'm just saying.
Okay.
Carcass.
What Car says.
He said something funny.
The book's
This
really
is
loving
good.
the D's.
This book is really loving them D's.
Shout out to Carcast.
Who's from
All right.
Ohio State was selected by the 49ers in the 2014.
You still got 22.
Oh,
He's interrupting them during the question.
Yeah.
Come on, David Corona.
Please repeat the question.
He's got to read the question again.
okay. Who's from Ohio State was selected by the 49ers in 2014 draft?
Oh,
If you know, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, got to put it on my page. Almost wrong.
Sorry, Corey. My girls are having a lot of fun if they're screaming in the background.
I can't hardly hear him.
Yeah, me
Okay,
neither.
I apologize. There they go again.
Ah, have fun, girls. I'm going with B.
Yep, me too.
Get away from the D.
He said me too.
David Corner, are you picking the letters I'm picking? Because I'm
No,
Of course he is.
no, I'm not.
John Jay.
Shout out Ohio State. I'm gonna take B. Carlos Hyde. Better than USC, Utah.
See, all right.
Let me turn on my lights so I can see. Oh, by the way, do y'all recognize something different about my room?
Your bed.
You got a lamp.
Your bed is different.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got a hospital bed now.
Oh,
is that the one that like catapults you out in the morning? Like you just have your clothes all just hanging up like that, and it'll just shoot you out of bed, and you go straight into your pants and underwear.
No.
Oh, always wanted one of them.
David McNider.
I'm gonna take the B for Batman.
Bryant.
B, number 28. And then Tony's B for 28.
And Nathan Z.
He's taking B. Everybody's taking a B.
Reebok Jones said B. Crazy Juice said B. Carcast said B. Nathan Z said B.
And those folks said B.
Yep.
Now, let's see. He says B too.
What about No More Sports? What'd you say? You want to pick somebody else?
No, I'm gonna go B. Wish it was D, but it's B. I'm gonna stick my head between the B.
Okay, we are 24. 24. Question 24. We're about 24.
D, Santa Clara.
Where is Levi Stadium located? Mountain View, A. B. San Jose. C. Cupertino. Or D. Santa Clara. I'm going with D.
Yep, me too.
David Cohen, I want you to choose something else and copy
Stop
me.
saying me too. He says me too.
You
John
know,
Jay.
if
Santa Clara.
if he keeps taking the D, he's going to be a part of the Me Too.
Santa Clara D.
David McNider.
Martin.
David Martini.
I'm taking the D on this one.
He said David Martini.
Brian Cup.
I have to go get a new bottle.
All right, Miss Diana. Hell yeah.
Brian Cup.
D. Santa Clara. Tony's taking D. Santa Clara.
Everybody's taking D.
I was thinking about taking Cupertino because it kind of sounds really fun, but I don't think that's right. I got a feeling.
Everybody's taking the D.
Yeah.
David Martini. That could be a Friday night segment.
David Martini. Carter said David Martini. I heard that, Corey.
I don't know why. Number one sports.
I said it before you even asked the question. D. Santa
Yep.
Clara.
But I want to make sure I heard right.
Oh,
And I wanted you to take something else.
you know the only thing I'd take is the D.
Carcast.
What did Carcast say?
It's a joke.
Oh, hell no, Carcast. Come on, Carcast. You should know better than that.
Okay, we on 25. Who is the center for Southern California selected by the 49ers in the 2014 draft? Oh boy, this one. I don't really know this one. So I'm gonna guess. Itty bitty mighty mo, pick up busy by his toe. If you gotta let him go, itty bitty mighty mo. I'm gonna take A.
My mom says to pick the very best one, and that is you.
I say what David Menina says.
What?
You
Nah,
can't do
just
that.
kidding.
What?
He haven't win yet.
Give me A.
You just copied it after me, huh?
No.
John Jay?
I'm gonna take A. Marcus Martin.
Well, I don't remember him.
I think he ended up playing for the Jets.
The Jets.
David McNider?
Hey, Marcus Martin.
Brian Cup?
I am laughing at some of those answers though.
Right?
Oh, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna Trey Miller B.
B.
Probably
Trey
wrong.
Miller?
Yeah, B for Batman.
Tony?
And Tony hasn't answered yet. Let's see what she says.
Everybody's taking A.
Crazy
All right.
Juice.
Let Tony take A too. Give Tony A too. We'll see if that one.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brian.
No, you're fine. Oh no, Tony just answered
Oh,
B.
he said, yeah. Oh, okay, my bad.
Yep.
She said
Go ahead,
B?
give her, yeah, give her B, Corey. I'm not
Okay.
sure. I'm
Crazy Juice.
I'm gonna guess on this one.
Crazy Juice says
Nathan Z?
Yeah,
A.
Nathan, yep. A for Nathan Z.
And Bebop?
Bebop says A.
And Crazy Juice at A?
Yeah, he says A.
Everybody said A. It said Miss Cup.
And then Little Spongy says A.
And Crazy Juice say
Yeah.
A. And what did No More Sports say?
A.
A.
And CarCast says
Huh?
and CarCast says A.
Okay. Okay, number 26. Let me go to number 26.
Now, what I meant by I was laughing at some of the answers is one of those guys was a Denver Bronco and one of those guys was a Pittsburgh Steeler. So it's just kind of like, yeah.
Okay, we on 26. Vic Fidegio is responsible for what position on the 2014 49ers? A. Wide receiver coach. B. Defensive coordinator. C. Team archivist. Or D. Tight end coach. And I'm going to take B. Defense coordinator. David Corona.
I'm not trying to copy you, but B.
I'm not trying to copy.
Look, if I was going to copy him, that's the first thing I would say. Make it look like I wasn't copying him.
John Jay.
Defensive coordinator B.
B. David McNider.
I'm taking B for Batman, and it has ribs.
Brian Cup.
B for Batman.
Tony Cup.
I think she's gonna take B. She hasn't put it in the chat yet.
Okay. Nathan Z.
B.
The Bebop Jones.
Bebop says B.
Crazy Juice.
Crazy Juice says B.
Have Tony put it yet?
No, she said B though. Just give her B. She's cooking right now.
Oh, she's cooking.
Yeah, she's trying to play, but it's kind of hard.
Little Spongy.
He says B.
Yeah. No More Sports.
I want to know if David Corona wants to change his answer.
No.
You sure? He was a wide receiver coach.
Okay. Pick it then.
What?
I can't.
That's
Why?
why.
I was gonna. Well, I don't want to take the right answer yet. If you want to take the right answer, then I'll.
No,
I'll
I'm sticking with my answer.
Okay. Then I am not copying. I'm going with B.
Carcass took B.
Yep.
Like I said, I wasn't copying. That was totally an original answer.
Okay, so now we on 27. Which season was Joe Montana last with the 49ers? A. 1994. B. 1999. C. 1992. Or D. 1981. Which season was Joe Montana last with the 49ers? Ooh. It's 27. I'm going to see 1992. David Corona?
Are you sure?
I don't know.
He said, "Are you sure?"
Uh,
This guy.
yeah, give me C. 1992.
He said, "Are you sure?"
John
Now,
Jay.
now I know you are copying. See,
Nah,
1992.
you too.
Everyone's taking my answers for some reason.
David McNider.
C, 1992.
The way I see it, everybody's copying my answers. They just
Brian
haven't
Cook.
heard it.
Yeah, I think it's 92. Capital C. Everybody's taking C. Tony's taking C. Everyone's taking C. C. C, senor.
Yep. See, senor.
Gilmore Schwartz.
Let's see.
See. You know I wrote it before you said it. I got reread my mind out of it.
Cardcast.
Okay, we got 2 more questions left. 29. Wait a minute, is I write that right number? No,
We're on.
28. I'm sorry, 28.
Yeah, that's what you did to me last week. You lied to me to the number.
No, I didn't. I rewatched the show.
Okay, whatever.
What number did John Taylor wear as a 49er?
Oh,
Oh boy, this is gonna be hard. A,
really
80.
hard.
B, 82. C, 83. Or D, 85.
It was obviously 83. Are you looking for the answer, Corey?
No,
You have it written down somewhere?
no.
Oh. You need
Oh,
some help? It's C, 83.
Yeah, C, 83. What did you say, David Corona?
I'm taking B. 82.
You taking B, 82? Even though guess what I took? I said it out loud, B 83, but I took 82 too. I just want to see David Corona correct in the
I'm not trying to copy you.
Yes, you did.
John Jay.
B82.
I was testing David Corona. David McNider.
B, 82.
Right.
Oh, now I'm confused. Is it 82 or 83? I don't know. I'm gonna take B, 82. I'm just gonna go with David Corona.
Tony.
She's gonna go with David Corona too. She's taking the B.
Everybody's taking the B. Everybody's taking the B.
That's right.
Ribbed. It's ribbed.
Joking with you.
Corona takes D for Dallas Cowboys.
Number 1 sports.
I'm going to take B, 82.
I thought you wanted 83.
No, only a fool would take 83.
Okay. Number 29 now. When did Jeep Crystal do as a member of the 2004 San Francisco 49ers? Was it, oh boy, A, head groundskeeper, B, mascot, C, offensive line coach, or D, defensive back coach?
Quarterbacks coach.
Oh, quarterback coach. I'm sorry. I gotta go turn my lights so I can see. I'm taking the D. The answer gotta be right. It was something I could see. I said wrong.
What's the name of the person again?
His name was Jeep Crystal.
Jeep Crystal.
Yep.
Oh God, his parents hated him.
David Corona.
Take
Give me quarterback coach.
Quarterback coach.
Taking a D.
He's not
Taking the
copying
D.
at all.
Jay.
D, quarterback coach.
David McNiner.
I'm taking the D, quarterback coach.
Bryant.
If I remember correctly, I think the guy's name was Jeff or Jeff Crystals. I can't remember, but I think I remember his name. It's gonna go D. Let's go quarterback coach.
D.
Tony's gonna take quarterback coach, and it looks like everybody else is taking D as well. Bebop, Sparkcast, Crazy, Little, and Nathan.
What about your wife, Brian?
I think that includes everybody, but I think I did say she's taking it too. But I could be wrong. Everybody's taking the D for Dallas.
Okay, no more sports.
I'm gonna go D.
You sure?
Yep.
Sure you don't want to go A?
No. Heads groundskeeper. Oh, good.
I'd take that job though. I'd cut the grass there. I'd make it
I'd
all
get
green.
Give a shit.
You know, let me go turn on my lights so I can see.
Can you imagine if you could be the groundskeeper at Levi Stadium? You could ride around on a big, like John Deere or something like that. It's probably not a John Deere, it's probably a Mac Ferguson, huh? Because it's red.
That'd be cool.
Or Case IA.
Yeah.
Like,
Drive around, and I know for a fact San Francisco Giant Stadium has bluegrass. I've been on the field when they were, putting new grass seed down. I think that's really cool. I'd like to find out what Levi Stadium's grass is. Tom Grossi got on the field, I think, there too. No, he didn't get on the field. He did not get on the field, but he got to see the stadium.
Okay, I got about one question.
Did you guys get his autograph?
I'm back.
Good.
Y'all miss me?
Yes. I almost passed out.
Okay. Last question. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
Oh, I gotta switch. I gotta change it. Come on, go down. Okay. Number 30. What title for the 2014 NFL 49ers does Eric McNeely carry? McNeely. What title for the 2014 NFL 49ers does Eric McNeely carry? A, defensive line coach. B, offensive line coach. C, defensive coordinator. D, tight end coach. I'm taking the D. David Corona.
Oh, might as well take it one more time.
You sure
Taking taking the D.
you sure you don't want to take nothing else?
Nah, I'm
Or
good.
you think I might be saying it wrong?
I'm good.
You following me?
Nope.
John Jay.
Tight ends coach. D.
For Dallas.
D. David McNiner.
I'm going to take the D for tight ends coach.
Bryant.
D for tight end coach. Tony's taking D for tight end coach. And it looks like everybody else is taking D. Carcast, Crazy Juice, Bebop, and Nathan are all taking D.
Yep.
Hot diggity dog.
Oh yeah.
And what's No More Than Sports taking?
The D.
You sure you don't want to take the else?
No, I'm going to take the D and then I'm going to bed. I appreciate you all for having me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah. You have a good night.
We're out from all them D. You know,
Later,
so-
Ryan. Have a
Make
good
sure
night.
to tune in tomorrow night, 6
Yep.
o'clock. Got some stuff planned. Hope to see you guys there.
Mhm.
Chat.
Yep.
Shout out to the chat. You guys are amazing. I'm out.
All right, Ryan. Later, Ryan.
Likewise. Yep. You have a good night, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now, sorry, chat. Still not gonna be able to see you. Who's this in private chat? Okay. Still be the banners. Not gonna see you, chat. Okay. Who was our best tight end? John Jay, who you think our best tight end was?
All time or now?
All time. Woo! Did y'all hear that?
Yeah. What happened?
Somebody lit off a M1000.
Okay.
Oh wow.
I had my window open, so
Yeah, I heard a pop. Yeah, like a pop.
Mhm.
Yeah. Me too.
who you think our best tight end was? John Jay.
All right. See, Vernon Davis was good. I got to see him a lot. George Kittle is also good. I don't know too many tight ends in 49ers history. I think one player, I think Brett Jones was another tight end. I'm not sure how he did. I like Vernon Davis. He was a good tight end. I'm going to go with George Kittle.
Okay. Brian Cup.
Yeah, real quick, Little Spongy, I think we did announce that you took the D for 30 and for most of them. Shout out to you. Corey definitely will make sure that he put you down for taking the D for question 30. And yeah, we've had a lot of good tight ends, Corey. A lot of good tight ends, but I think you have to look at like the scheme or what the tight end was doing at the time. So I would currently, at this point, probably put Vernon Davis up there pretty high, but I put Kittle over him. Brett Jones, really good, but just because of it's their statistics and stuff like that too. I think at this point, I don't know if Kittle's leading in statistics, but I think if he continues to play, I think he's going to be our best tight end in franchise. That's just my humble opinion.
Okay. David Corona.
Seen Vernon Davis play, George Kittle. Yeah, if George Kittle stays healthy and he plays like more years, probably be George Kittle be the best. Yeah, I'm taking George Kittle.
Okay. David McNiner.
Our best tight end, we're talking all time.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to go with Brent Jones, although George Kittle's been with us for a while. I honestly think that another season or two and he will surpass him in my mind.
What number was he?
Brent Jones, 84.
Yeah. Oh, 84.
Yeah.
If we better watch it. That's probably a trivia question coming up.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, Brent Jones. I had to go with Brent Jones, but I do think George Kittle's up there. That he will surprise Kittle as one of our best tight ends. I have to go with Brent Jones too.
Brett Jones.
Okay. Who was our best QB? John Jay.
Let's see. Joe Montana has 4 Super Bowls. Steve Young has 1 Super Bowl. We've had a bunch of quarterbacks. Those are the 2 guys. Skill wise, like Steve Young, had better attributes. I'm not diminishing anything from Joe Montana. So skill wise, I'm gonna go with Steve Young. But again, like Joe Montana, he's our GOAT. But skill wise, overall, I'm gonna go with Steve Young.
Okay. Brian Cup.
John Brody.
Okay.
Just because you have Super Bowl rings and stuff like that, yeah, you're the GOAT, but you're the GOAT for that time, right? So you have to look at what else you have around you. Do you have a better coach? Do you have a better team? Wide receivers, defense, because you could be a really good quarterback and your defense be really bad and you're not going to ever make a Super Bowl. So I think, at the time, John Brody, I think he's really underrated as a quarterback. And I think he played for the Niners for a long time in bad years. In really bad years, and he helped us get to playoffs. So, again, I never got to see John Brody play. I've only seen Joe Montana highlight clips. I am a Steve Young fan. I'm a big fanboy. I love Steve Young. He's my favorite 49er player probably of all time, and he's one of the better quarterbacks. So, like what John's saying, Steve Young and Joe Montana, those got to be on everybody's top list. But Y.A. Tittle, he was really good too. And then, like Jeff Garcia, I will give other people a turn to talk to. So, but we've had a lot of good quarterbacks. So I guess it really depends on like what you're asking, like statistically who is better or your opinion, like my opinion, I guess would be John Brody.
Okay. David Corona.
I think John Jay said it like how they say playing, but like Joe Montana, Steve Young, and like Jeff Garcia and other guys, I go with Steve Young. I think he was like John Jay said with just like skill player. Yeah, I go with Steve Young.
Okay, David McNiner.
I would go with Steve Young. because I mean, Joe Montana is, the GOAT for rings, but he also had like the teams he had around him could have, the defense and the offensive line. I mean, I honestly think the team with Joe Montana on was a little better than what was Steve Young was on.
That's
Yeah.
a good point, because like Terry Bradshaw has 4 rings, and his defense. A lot of people say it was his defense who got him those rings. So for you to have like somebody like Joe Montana, who did probably have a better team, and then Steve Young is not necessarily on the best team. He was on a good team, but he carried the Niners during the 90s. I agree with you, David.
Yep.
Yep, me too.
Like if you if you watched like the Pittsburgh Steelers fans, if you would ask them like during the regular season, Bradshaw, had a lot of bad games, but in the playoffs, Bradshaw performed really, really well, and he got the rings that it's all that matters. It's about the rings. You can have all the wins and losses, you can have the numbers. Uh, if you have the Super Bowls, people are gonna like put you at the top because winning the Super Bowl. And I'm not saying Bradshaw was horrible. It's just that when you look at his numbers during that time where they ran the ball, those were average numbers at that era. So I agree with that. Like Joe Montana had really good players around him, good receivers, good offensive line. Doesn't diminish anything from Joe Montana. Good player, he still had to perform. But overall, Steve Young, his attributes, the way he played, uh, that's why I have him there. Brody, people forget, who are not old enough. Yeah, John Brody played, I think, a long career with the Niners, and the Niners weren't what they were in the '80s. So he was also another good quarterback. Like people forget, we've had a lot of good quarterbacks throughout the years.
And my quarterback will be Joe Montana. I like Steve Young, but Joe Montana made this offense look like a machine. It's like every time he drove down the field for a touchdown, it looked like a machine. Just dot, 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 dot. It was like he was hitting them on points. Every time we get the ball first. Boom, 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 boom. We go down the field like we scored a touchdown. So I had to pick Joe Montana as my best quarterback.
Bebop saying Frank O. Harris.
Yeah,
You know who Franco Harris is, David Cronin?
Nope.
Okay. Please go and watch the Immaculate Reception on YouTube, and we will talk next Friday night, and then you'll really like that. You'll probably actually have some respect for the Oakland Raiders after that game.
yeah.
Okay.
Something just came
Do
in
it.
my mind.
Definitely go and do it. Remember the Immaculate Reception. Frank Harris, the Oakland Raiders. I can't tell you everything. You got to watch it.
Yeah.
Basically, just YouTube Oakland Raiders, Steelers, and
Frank O. Harris.
yeah, they'll pop up.
Okay.
Yep.
You play with the 49ers too?
Nope.
No, and we can't tell you anymore. You have to YouTube it. You have to do
Oh,
something.
okay.
So
Some came in my mind, and I said, "Ooh, don't let me forget." I forgot what I was going to say. Maybe it come back to me.
Nathan, it's only at 57. No, there's a longer video.
there's a lot of videos, and there's also people who, yeah.
Okay, who was our best running back?
Joe
John
Perry.
Jay.
Let's see. Frank Gore broke, the rushing records. You also had Joe Perry, who was, our all-time running back until Frank Gore broke that. Um,
Garrison Hurst.
he was another good running back. I like Frank Gore. I was a huge Frank Gore fan, but I think Joe Perry, what he did in those early years, like they were the superstars. Running the football was like the old time of football. Like Frank Gore and Joe Perry, I got him right there at the top. But before there was a Frank Gore, there was a Joe Perry.
Right?
Yeah, I should have probably waited before. I apologize. I jumped ahead of John. I'm gonna, you got to shout out the $1 million backfield, and RC Owens, Joe Perry, and then like Frank Gore. He was really good for a long time, and yeah, Garrison Hurst had his moments there too. Roger Craig, is he really a fullback or a running back? He's still fullbacks, running backs are the same thing to me. They both run the ball. So, we've had a lot of good players, but Joe Perry had the record for the longest time. And then here comes Frank. And, Frank would have stayed on our team. I think that would have maybe been a little different. But because, he just kept playing and going to different teams, he did eclipse that record. So, yeah, shout out to all those players. There was a lot of good players right there. But I would have to go with like Joe Perry.
Okay. David Corona.
I'll probably go with Frank Gore. I like Garrison Hurst too. But yeah, I'll go with Frank Gore.
Okay, David Beniner.
I'm gonna go with Frank Gore. I mean, I don't think there's much of an argument to be made for anyone else. He was with us forever.
And that's the difficult thing about, being a 49er fan. We've had so many great players. I forgot about Roger Craig. I heard a story, I think this week, that he's been nominated for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. So cross
John
our
Jay.
fingers. What happened?
No, you took my question about the. That's what I was about to mention. Why you?
I'm sorry, Corey.
Hall of Fame.
He's
I'm
speaking
just
his mind.
I was just piggybacking from the best running back. My bad, Corey.
Yeah,
I
know.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's who my best running back is, Roger Craig. And yes, I did hear a thing that they talk about him about getting in the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
He's finally getting nominated.
Yep.
Is he gonna make it?
We'll find out.
Hopefully. We'll find out.
I think he'll make it.
Finally, the league was like, hey, this guy Roger Craig from the 49ers, why is he not in the Hall?
Because I think because of him to catch out the backfield and run the ball, he did very good.
Yeah.
Yes, he had that one fumble that makes people mad.
Yep.
But he should have been in the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
So people that make the judgment, if y'all don't put him in, I want to come whoop you.
Yep.
I have to whoop you and say, why did you put Frank B. Roger Craig in the Hall of Fame? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
You didn't get best wide receiver?
We did the wide receiver last time.
Yeah, we did that one already.
On Sunday. And when I got to the QBs, nobody answered because David started talking about the wind outside, and I lost all control of my show.
Yeah.
Then David would talk about the wind about to blow his house down, and everybody got onto the wind, and I'm like, oh, forget it.
Oh, I remember. McNair was like, hey, if I cut off, I cut off. OCD in your finest.
Okay. This next question is, Who was our best coach, or who was our worst coach? Too, John Jay. Who you think was our best, and who was our worst?
Hmm. Bill Walsh will always be remembered in NFL history for being, one of the best coaches in the NFL. He brought the West Coast offense, you know, and you know changed the way you play football in the NFL. So we can never forget his great accomplishments. He was a coach during the dynasty. George Steiford, he was also a good coach. Like Mike Nolan's father, I'm not gonna lie, he was a good coach in the early 70s. Took the team to, I think, 3 consecutive title games. We all lost to the Cowboys, so he was pretty good. Buck Shaw, our first coach, uh, Kyle Shanahan. He's a good coach. I may criticize him, but he's a good coach. That's so the Niners have had a lot of coaches. I'm just
Jim
gonna say,
Harbaugh.
yeah, Jim Harbaugh was good for a short time. I'm just gonna say this: Chip Kelly is the worst 49ers coach.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
People get
too.
angry anyway. So that's the worst coach. I'm gonna go with Bill Walsh. He did so much for the franchise, and he innovated an offense that is still used in the NFL. Yeah.
Okay, Bryant.
Yeah, I gotta say, like Bill Walsh is gonna probably be, the 49ers top, one. And then you got, like Buck Shaw and George Seifert. I would say Jim Harbaugh, and you gotta say something maybe possibly about, Kyle at this point. But the ones I've seen in the chat already, Chip Kelly, yeah, very horrible coach. But I also think Jim Tom Sula was a really horrible coach for us. I don't think it was all on him, but he was bad. The one I'm going to say is Dennis Eckerson. That's the one I can't get behind. I cannot get
Yeah.
behind. We had a good team. We had a good team, Super Bowl players. Well, not Super Bowl players, but Pro Bowl players on that squad. And you let it all fall apart. And then the next year you go to like 2-14 or something like that. Get out of here. Get out of here. You are the reason our team went into a rebuild. So Dennis Eckerson, worst coach in 49ers franchise history.
Yeah.
Okay, David Corona.
Um, I agree with John Jay said. Bill Walsh and Kelly, Worcester's coach, and that's what I got.
David Niner.
I gotta go with Bill Walsh as our best coach all time. I mean, can you argue with the rings? I don't think so.
And who's your worst NFL coach?
You're talking the
49.
49ers?
Yeah,
Yep.
49ers.
Ooh, Chip Kelly.
Jim Kelly.
Why I hate
All
that
right.
name. He's a good college coach. Like, look what he did to the UCLA program.
Well, I was gonna say something about Jim Tom Zula, but he was a great defensive line coach, and Chip Kelly just plain sucked. So
Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like when we fired Singletary, Tom Sula, won the last game, and then when Harbaugh left, he was still on the team staff. He was there for 1 year. Technically, he went 6-11 total. I'm not saying he was a great coach because, of course, he had a losing record. And he was only there, because they were trying to, have a coach, agree with Trent Baalke. So I kind of felt bad for him, but at the same time, like, he was not the guy. But after he left the Niners, I think he went coaching on another team, and then that's the last time I heard his name.
Okay. My favorite coach is Bill Walsh. I think he's top dog. My worst coach, the tie out of Jim Kelly or Dennis Erickson. Both of them coaches.
Yep.
Woo! And Mike Singletary too. He's up there.
Mhm.
I was so mad at him. You know, he did got Vernon Davis to go right way, but his offense was boring. Was boring to watch. His offense. But I guess I gotta go with Dennis Erickson as the worst coach.
Mhm.
Okay, let me go back to the banner. Let me go to the chat for a minute.
Yep.
Chip Kelly was what, our coach for 2 years or 1 year?
1 year.
1 year.
And did he go? What did he go? 8-8 or 6-11?
He went 2-14, and then he got fired, and we brought in Kyle Shanahan.
Chip Kelly went 2-14.
Yeah, that was a year in 2016. So
was it Jimmy Tomsula?
Yeah, Tom Sula took over after Harbaugh left in 2015. He went 5-11. Then I don't know, he got fired. Chip Kelly got fired from the Eagles, and then he came over here too. And never mind, I'm going to stop.
Yeah, don't get mad. We're just having fun.
No, it's not you, Brian. It's just like I remember.
No, but I'm saying don't get mad in general. It's not good for your heart.
So it's just like
You guys have a good night. I gotta go. And see you later, Corey, John Jay,
Yep,
McNina, and Brian. You guys have a good night.
Go watch that Immaculate Reception. All right.
Yep. All right.
All right, Corona. Have a good night, buddy.
Like always, F those Rams.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah.
There goes the man with the yellow snow.
I'm gonna go have some Rams tears soon. Shout out to Rudy.
Okay. Which player made you mad? See, this was wrong with me. Which player made you mad? Richard Sherman eating turkey on our 50-yard line, or Williams fumbled that ball against the New York Giants in the C game? Which one made you more mad? John Jay?
That's a good one. Richard Sherman or let me read it. Which player made more mad? Richard Sherman eating the turkey on the 50-yard line, or Williams fumbling? Kyle Williams. You know, and the weird thing about it, like if I never knew Rumble, I would never have, because I can't remember in my brain, that Thanksgiving game in 2014 or whenever we played them. And I was like, wait a second. So I had to look it up, and I'm like, oh, how did I not remember this? So yeah, the fumble is the one that, still like what if he did not touch the ball?
Brian?
So it's kind of like for me, like a little bit of a trick question, because you say, and it's not you're doing it intentionally, but it's like, what are you madder about, right? Well, I'm mad that he ate turkey on the 49ers field. That made me mad. I'm hurt that Kyle Williams fumbled the football. He fumbled twice. The first fumble, he dropped it. It was, dropped it right through his bread basket and everything. The other fumble, he says, he acted like he didn't hit his knee. It was really close. I can't tell you. I wear glasses. I can't tell you if he had contact or not. But the way he acted and stuff, just, I don't know. That was the second fumble in the game. That hurt. So I would have to say, like, if you really want to say which one am I madder about or, most upset about, it's the tipped pass in the NFC Championship game with Richard Sherman. That one, I'm mad more about that one than I'm eating turkey on the field or Kyle Williams, because it's the same concept. We're going to go to the Super Bowl but no, the turkey thing, that makes me mad. But then he came to our team, so I kind of got over it. But I'm not over it. I'm not over it. I'm waiting for us to do it to them.
David McNiner.
What am I most mad about?
Yeah, which one has made you more mad? The Sherman eating the turkey on the 50-yard line, or Kyle Williams fumbling the ball?
Um, Kyle Williams fumbling the ball because that kind of it cost us the game.
Yeah, yeah. It was with me with Kyle Williams fumbling the ball in the NFC Championship game against the Giants. I was cussing. I was cussing the TV out. Only thing made me mad was Sherman. It made me mad when I said him to eat a little bit eating on the 50-yard line.
Mhm.
But what more made me mad when he called Crabtree. What he said about Crabtree, it made me real mad because I like,
Oh,
ooh,
yeah.
I was somebody to punch him in the mouth.
He said, like, don't try me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree. I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
At the
said,
moment, I was kind of upset. You know, he said that. You know, too, because like one, we just lost the game, and then you're going to say that. You know, like so
yep,
that's not really good sportsmanship. But then in hindsight, he's 100% true. Crabtree wasn't that good. And I know a lot of people are going to take, and say, oh, he was. No, the guy held out for us. He held out for us when we, I think his first game was against the Indianapolis Colts. The 49ers, Alex Smith and him had no chemistry. And then it was all about him being a diva. He's a diva. And we didn't have anybody else. And he wasn't a deep threat. He was, good for 10 yards. And, he's supposed to have really good hands. It wasn't until we got Anquan Bolden on the team did we have a decent wide receiver. Randy Moss was the deep threat, and he was 40 years old. So I don't know. Then we got Torrey Holt, and he was decent too. But the whole thing with him is when he went down the field, he'd get those pass interference calls, and we didn't have the quarterback that knew how to exploit that. You have Joe Burrow, and he can throw the ball just down anywhere around Torrey Holt down there. Torrey Smith. I'm so sorry, Torrey Smith. And boom, he get pass interference call. But with Crabtree, Crabtree all about that chain. And how many times did he lose that necklace? That chain got ripped off 2 or 3 times, didn't it? So not a big Crabtree fan. But I didn't like Sherman saying that. That wasn't right, but
yeah, I didn't either. Because that's what I said. I wish someone would punch him in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And Richard Sherman, not Richard
mm-hmm.
Sherman, Trent Williams punched him in the mouth.
Yep.
But that's when he was with Washington.
Mm-hmm. After that game, me and my foster father, because I worked with him, and we were discussing that game, and he said, "Hey, I want to watch that play again." I said, "Are you sure you're still angry?" He said, "So, YouTube, wasn't what it was, but the NFL started to show highlights on YouTube, so I found it." And one thing that I noticed is that everyone the defense went towards Crabtree, and Quinton Patton, who was on the other side, was wide open. I said,
Vernon
dude,
Davis.
Vernon
Davis was on the other side.
No, yeah, but Quinton Patton was somewhere on the field wide open. And I'm like, if he would have looked at his check down before throwing it down there, it probably would have been a touchdown because Quinton Patton was not guarded by nobody. And then, Vernon Davis was also wide open on the other side. And
Vernon Davis was wide open in the end zone on the opposite side. Maybe Quinton Patton was in the middle of the field or something. But I watched that play a lot, and Vernon Davis didn't even get looked at.
So my foster father was like, "Why did he not throw the football to Quinton Patton or Vernon Davis?" I told you I didn't want to show you because I know you were still angry. But he's like, "We could have won that game," and then he stormed out of the office because he has a little 49er collection and a super diehard Niner So yeah, he took it very, very personal. Not about the Richard Sherman. Was like, why did he throw the ball to the wrong receiver? Yeah. Anyway. Oh man.
He was going where he was told to go.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all really touched on this last Sunday. I didn't when I left. um, can you see which this catch was best? Catch one, catch two, or catch three? John Jay.
Let's see. I saw catch 2 and catch 3. I've seen catch 1, highlights, and Joe Montana was featured on this NFL show. I don't know what was it called, but Joe Montana was saying that play I was trying to throw the ball away. He said I wasn't trying to throw it to any receiver. And so he threw the ball, tried to throw it out of bounds, and Clark jumped up and grabbed it. And then when he realized what happened, he's like, okay. So he was like, whew. So like that was an epic catch because of what Joe Montana said in that show. So let's give him props for that. Steve Young fell down. I remember on that play, got back up and threw the ball, hit Terrell Owens. That was also a great moment. And Alex Smith, was playing lights out. So for me, a quarterback falling down with seconds left in the game, get back up and fling a ball down to a receiver that was triple covered. No disrespect to Joe Montana, but Joe Montana, like I said, I was just trying to throw the ball away. So it took away a little bit of the flair. So I'm going to go with the catch 2.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, like catch 1 is the thing that started the dynasty. Catch 2, like I seen that was like the biggest catch to me. And I touched bases on it like last week because of where I was at, and watching it. But then catch 3, oh my God, like we came back. We were, nobody expected us to get where we got there. We got there finally with Alex Smith. Finally, him and Crabtree and Michael Crabtree, Vernon Davis, and Frank Gore, they're there. Joe Staley, we got our guys, right? This core that had been growing for such a long time. So when he did get hit in the same spot, catch 2 happened, and you see the same reactions. They're crying. It's really hard to pick in between both of them. So I just kind of have to give the nod to like the first game, the second game. That's the game I kind of got to hang out with the guys, the first football game I got to be a part of, so. Yeah, all 3 games, everybody's going to be able to, say something probably. If they are a 49er fan and seen them, they, or were live during them, they probably have a personal moment. They think hard enough, remember where they're at. I can tell you where I was at for catch 2 and catch 3. And it's just, I probably, hopefully I'll never forget that because those are 2 of the best moments in my life.
David McNiner.
Well, I was really young for the catch 1. So, the catch 2 is going to be my highest ranking one out of that one because I didn't actually see it. But when it comes to 49er history, the catch 1 started the dynasty. So,
Okay. Yeah, I see all 3 of them. It's hard for me to pick which one. Because all 3 of them had me jumping to my feet. Because I love beating the Cowboys. And then I love beating Green Bay. And then I love beating New Orleans Saints. So, it's hard for me to pick. If I do have to pick, I have to pick catch 2. I love it because Terrell Owens he even made me mad dropping all the balls. Ooh, I was so angry with him. I was up wanting to go on the field, beat him up. uh, he made that last catch. I was like, and I was surprised that he threw it to him because he'd been dropping the balls all during the game, dropping the ball. He gets the most important one was win that game. I was so happy because I got to talk a lot of mess to the Green Bay fans. They've been talking all their mess to me for that game. I was like, yes! Called him up, talked some mess. So I was happy. Okay, my last question. Let me see. I can't remember what did I write for the last question. What player are you looking for to ball out this season? John Jay.
And see a player who's going to ball out this season. Wow. Like for me, as long as the team wins a lot of games, I would be very happy with that. I'm not a individual stat person because it's a team game. I want to see. I want to see Christian McCaffrey in a full season with the Niners, healthy. What kind of numbers he puts up? I'm very very curious because the last time he was really healthy, I think he had like 2,000 all-purpose yards and was almost an MVP candidate, won the Offensive Player of the Year. I want to see what he can do him being healthy and what Kyle can do with him because that's something that I want to see. There are a lot of players I want them to have good years, but I want to see what McCaffrey can do on a 17-game schedule. What kind of numbers he's going to put up. So that's my thoughts.
Right.
What player are you looking for to ball out? Oh man, yeah, CMC would be great. Kittle would be great. Debo would be great if Debo comes back like he was the year before, and we have like a healthy CMC and a healthy Kittle. Oh my gosh, and then Brandon Ayuk. I know everybody loves Brandon Ayuk. I do too. I really do. He's gotten better and better at catching. He runs really good routes. He's gotten way better at blocking. That everybody's saying it. He's probably one of the best blocking wide receivers the best blocking wide receiver we now have on the field. So that's really good because he's not the biggest, But I'd like to see like that guy Jake Colito make the team or Juice. I'll say Juice. I'm gonna root for Juice. Of course, you guys know I like Moody. I'd like to see him do good, but let's see Juice do something. And I'll go with Juice Check. He's only got maybe a couple more years with us. I think every time they throw the ball to him, he does really good. They could probably sprinkle him in a little bit more, especially if some of these other players aren't doing what they're doing. And if these other players are blocking a little bit more, because I think that's been his problem in the past is they use him a lot as a blocking, like a blocking fullback, a blocking tight end, whatever you want to, because I think he's basically plays both positions. But because our line's been so bad, he has blocked primarily a lot. And then when he does come out on the side and no one's covering him, a big wheel route or something like that, he gets a big gain. So I'd like to see more of Juice. I'd like to see Juice ball out.
Okay. David McNiner.
What were we talking about?
What player are you looking for to ball out?
Ooh, I'm honestly thinking Debo. Because last season was kind of a off season for him. He did miss 4 games. Was it 4 games?
I think he kind of missed half the season. Kind of mentally, he wasn't in football fit. He was complaining about his contract half the year, and then when he finally did turn it up, the season was almost over. And then we lost a quarterback. So. But I think you're right. I think he missed like 4 games. I think he was injured a couple of games. He just wasn't Debo, was he?
Nope, he wasn't. So that's the guy I'm looking to step up this season.
Same player. I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's gonna come out and ball out more because what he said, "Hey, I was out of shape last year. I wasn't who I was supposed to be last year,
Yeah.
that season. So I'm looking for him to ball out. I also want to see, yeah, right, CNC, a full season with him,
Yeah.
how he does. And that was my. Have any? Is there any news? New news in the 49er world?
There's news. I don't know if anybody really wants to touch on it. There's a silly rumor that's going out by somebody on Twitter that's saying that there could be a potential trade again for Trey Lance. And I'm not going to reach or listen to anything like that or take stock in it until it happens.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen any news. Like I said, I got home at 6 from work, and then I just waited for you to hop on. So if there was a rumor about Trey, it's rumors. Yeah, that's how I see it. Everyone's been talking about, Debo and the CBS Sports. I did a pre-recorded show today,
Was
that I posted on my channel.
Daniel Sports?
But besides that, let's see what else. Like, I've read a bunch of articles about, possible players that could be Pro Bowlers. Camp, like players that could lose, jobs, like Cam. So there's not much to talk about unless you read articles, so you can pass the time. I can't wait for when the rookies show up. I think in less than a week, and then the team shows up a few days after that. So we're gonna get a lot of news. I'm very excited, so we can finally talk about real stuff instead of all these rumors. But
Yep.
yeah,
I forgot. Keep on forgetting to say this. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hope
Mhm.
all y'all did, because I forgot to say it.
Oh, now I remember the guy in the chat called John V. I know his channel. It's Locker Room Thing. Oh man, I forgot
Yep.
all about him. Sheesh.
Yep. Locker room.
Yeah, once the season starts, I'll start posting again and all this stuff. Hopefully, well, I don't know what my schedule's going to be in September because I'm a new employee, and so I have no seniority. Yep. Saving up.
D like taking the D. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
David,
Yo.
without saying like who's going to start or anything like that, because that's we both know each other's kind of opinion, and it's not a bad opinion. But do you see the 49ers keeping 3 quarterbacks on the roster, and do you see us keeping a practice squad quarterback?
I can see us keeping, Trey Lance, Brock Purdy, and Sam Darnold on the roster. And I honestly think Brandon Allen's going to be our practice squad guy.
I think so too. I think he was told that, because why would you come to like the team and leave Cincinnati where you could potentially be the guy, unless they are saying, hey, you can have maybe an easier career, or maybe there's just, I don't know, change of scenery or something like that, so he comes out here. But he's out here for a reason. I don't see us cutting him unless somebody swoops up on him on the practice squad. So do you know that too? Do you know how it works for like vets? If you're a veteran, they can protect you on the practice squad, right?
Yeah, I don't know how many we can protect. I don't know what the rules are there.
Okay. And I don't know if you have to be on the team, if that counts, or if you just have to be a regular, player that's a veteran. I think it goes that way. So we might be able to protect him. The international player doesn't really count against us, does it?
Nope.
So I don't see him getting cut. I don't see him starting either. I would like to see him get in the game. That's who I want to change my pick to, Corey, is that Gutierrez guy, Gutierrez.
Gutierrez.
Yeah, that's who I want to see ball out. Put him over there at right tackle. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Bebop is asking me 12 days left till training camp. Are you going, John? Nope. Because I'm going to be working because I think the practices are going to be during the weekday.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to go. I'm trying to go to 2 weeks, 2 days out of the 9. There's 9 days total. And I don't know if I could really make a weekday trip. So I'm going to try to shoot for the weekends. And the weekends, it starts on what, the 27th? 27th starts. No. Yeah, it starts on the 27th. And then there's training camp on the 30th, 31st. So the 27th is a Thursday. That's open to the people. And then the training camp 30th and 31st, that's Saturday and Sunday. And then Tuesday the 1st, it's open. They don't let us go Wednesday. I guess it's closed. That's the 2nd. The 3rd is Thursday. It's open. The 4th is Friday, and Saturday is the 5th. And then we have one more day, but Sunday they don't let us go Sunday on the 6th, and then they have a training camp on the 7th. So I'm potentially trying to go like the 5th or the 31st or 30th, 30th, 31st, or the 5th. Those would be like my optimal days I could go. Well, we'll see. But if anybody's out there too, I'd like to meet you. Come up and see me. It's really easy to see me. And John, if you do get to go, because I think some of the weekend days are going to be daytime. I don't know how the weekdays are going to be, but it's hot. So anybody goes, make sure you bring sunscreen.
Oh yeah, that time of year.
Yeah. It'll be a lot of fun though. So we're excited. Corey, are you going to try to go, or does it just depends? Not sure yet.
Not sure yet. I might try.
Mm.
It depends on my money.
Yeah.
Yep.
How my money is.
I've been so fortunate that, like we haven't had any hot weather yet, but I know once September and October, what they call them, Indian summer. Oh man, I hate that time of year. It's like 6 weeks, which I wish I lived somewhere else. Yep.
You know what Mark Twain said, the writer?
What did he say?
Mark Twain, he said the coldest winter he ever spent was a summer in San Francisco. Because
Yep.
San Francisco has the coastal wind and everything. So I imagine, it does get pretty cold there, but it gets warm too. But I live in the valley. It gets pretty hot here. It gets about 110, 113 some days. We've gotten hotter than that. But
I remember it was 2017. I'm at work and I got the night shift. So I have to get there at 4:00 to prepare for everything. And when I get to work, it's 101 degrees in my location. And I live in Daly City. So when it's 101 degrees in Daly City, it is not normal temperature. So because of the heat, a pipe burst, and water was just like flowing out. So I'm like, oh crap. So he called the gardeners, and the gardeners told me, hey, well, it's hot. The grass didn't get watered. When we get there tomorrow, it's probably going to be a big lagoon, but it's going to dry up because the next day was going to be 105. So they didn't care. So I remember that. And my boss was like, dude, it's too hot for us. No one's out here at the park. Everyone go home. And I was like, crap. That night, I didn't sleep. I did not sleep. It was so hot. I think like the coldest it got was like 90 degrees. And then, oh my gosh, it was like the worst 3 days. Anyway.
Carcass, are you still in here?
I think he left because it's midnight where he's at. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Carcas, if you're in here, I can read the 3 that you missed that you didn't do.
Spongy. Good night, Spongy. He's also in the East Coast.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Huh?
He's in the chat.
Who? Carcas? Who?
Yep. So,
Aaron, I'm glad to see you. Woo. Chad, you're doing a lot.
yeah, so much stuff in the chat tonight. Everyone was having fun.
Yeah, I missed it.
Chat.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry because I'm in
Mhm.
the banners. I don't get to see the chat a lot.
And I understand now, Corey, this book. I was like, oh my gosh. I didn't want to say nothing. Like a lot of the questions, like
Maybe
Alex Smith, in his college, and number of John Taylor. Yeah. I think this book was made for like beginners.
Yep. And guess what? I
What?
thought I was buying 2 different books. Really, I was just buying the same 2, but this one of them goes to 180, and this one goes to 90.
I got a trivia question for you guys. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Kicker Jose Cortez. How many teams did he play on?
I don't know. I'm going to take a random guess. I'm going to say 4 teams.
All right. Mr. McNider, what would you guess?
Hold on. Guess for what?
Jose Cortez, the 49er field goal kicker. How many teams do you think he's been on? How many NFL teams? He's been on
14. 14, I'm just guessing.
14. Oh, that would be so hilarious.
Man, that's the answer. So if you count his 2 arena football experience and his European football experience, he's been on 14 teams.
Slider got it right.
Well,
I didn't get the answer.
I'm sorry, Corey. He kind of nailed it. So it was like, I'm so sorry. I'll give you another one. But real quick, he played for the Browns, the Chargers, Giants, San Diego, a team in Europe, extreme football in the XFL. He played for the 49ers, the Redskins, Chiefs, Vikings, Cowboys, Eagles. Played for us again, and played for the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have got it right because I wouldn't know.
I'm sorry, Corey. I'll get another question. But Jose Cortez. Okay, here, Corey, I got a question. So he's played for 14 different teams. Okay. How many jersey numbers has he had? We'll start with you, Corey.
Yes, 7.
7 different numbers? Okay, John, how many jersey numbers has Jose Cortez had?
So if he was on 14 professional football teams, and probably he wore the same number maybe on a few teams, I'm going to take another random guess. I'm going to say 9.
Okay. All right. David McNiner, how many numbers do you think Mr. Cortez wore?
That's something. 10.
10. We got a number. Crazy Juice, 14. He wore jersey number 2, 6, 8, and 1. So he's wore 4 different jersey numbers. But he's been on 14 teams. So hey, all right, cool. So yeah, I've been doing a little kicker research because I'm trying to put that together here a little bit better. I want to be a little bit more prepared for it and have my numbers. It's easy to shout out you like kickers and stuff like that, but when you put your stat numbers behind it and you know what you're talking about, it's a little bit better. I can tell you guys some like off the wall, like memory stuff, but when you're really having to kind of think back, there's only so much you can remember. Some people got a vault. I don't have a vault. I got
Carcass, if you want to do it, you can. I can do it. You can answer the chat, or you can come on in here. The link is in the chat.
Mhm. Oh, I thought he did the trivia because he was answering the question.
He get three of them.
Oh,
First three.
my bad. Yep.
He didn't do 16, 17, 18. So are you ready for me to start, Carcass? Are you doing a
Yeah.
chat? Are you gonna come on live with me?
Yep.
Well, I'll read the first one. If you don't answer, then I maybe say you're not gonna do it.
Yep.
Corey. I think I'm gonna have to head out. I got my
Yeah.
girls and
Yeah, me
in
too.
the chat. But guys, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Mhm.
You have a good night. And
Yep.
Corey, thanks for always having me on. And I hate leaving early. They're screaming pretty good in the background, having fun. So I'm gonna have to go wrestle them up. So thank you again, Corey, for having me.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Yeah. Have a good night. Yeah.
Later, Bryant. Have a good
Yeah.
night, man.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for my dinner. Like, yeah, I was gonna call it in early. I forgot to get my dinner. So once my dinner shows up, I'm gonna bounce as well. I'm
I'm about
tired.
to bounce after this.
I'm
After I give
tired.
it Carcass coming in, what
I'm
he gonna
tired
do?
for some reason. I don't know why. Sheesh. Yeah, the last couple of nights, because nobody did any hangout streams. I went to sleep early, but I don't know why I'm tired. I remember when I was.
Have a good night,
I
Nate to
remember
see.
when.
Carcass, are you here? Well, I'm just holding the book for him. He said, just drink coffee. Peabody Jones said, John Jay. Hello, hello. Anybody can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. It went quiet a minute. Okay, let me read the first one. Maybe Carcass will answer. Yeah, he said if he coming in or he answered the chat. Number 16. Where did Alex Smith play college football? A. USC. B. Oh, he answered. Here we go. Okay. Where did Alex Smith play college football? A. USC. B. Michigan. C. Auburn. Or D. Utah. David,
All
can you let me know what he answered?
right. I'll read the question again for Carcast. So Corey asked Alex Smith, what college did he go to? The choices are, all right. He says
D.
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 Yep.
Okay, here's the next question. 17. Who did the San Francisco 49ers take with their first pick in 2007 with the NFL draft? A. Jason Hill. B. Ray Donald. C. Joe Stanley. Or D. Patrick Willis.
Yeah. So the question was in 2007 CarCast, who was our first draft pick? And then the choices are Jason Hill, Ray McDonald, Joe Staley, or Patrick Willis. I may have to start drinking coffee. I hate coffee. Oh man. I don't know why. Like,
Did he answer yet?
not yet. Sheesh.
Hey, D.
D.
Yep.
Okay, AT. Which team did San Francisco 49ers play in their first game at Candlestick Park in 1971? A. Chicago Bears. B. Los Angeles Rams. C. St. Louis Cardinals. Or D. Atlanta Falcons. Have you answered?
Not yet.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say for number 17? Ooh, I didn't write it down. Oh, I wrote it in the wrong place. D. That's what. Have you any questions yet?
He
He
CarCast.
says A.
Yep.
A. Chicago Bears.
All
Okay.
right. All right, Corey. I gotta go. I'll see everybody tomorrow.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm about to end it.
Yeah.
Because I'm
All right,
tired.
McKnight, you have a good night too. Corey, it's always a pleasure.
All right, John Jay. Have a good
Thank you,
night.
John Jay. Have a good one. Excuse me. Okay, make sure everybody hit that like button. Or wipe your feet. I've said before you hit the house, wipe your feet. I hope everybody did. And I want to thank everybody that came through. Plus, my new people that came through. John V. Thank you. First time I see you in here. Nathan Z, thank you. Steve O, ball it up. Thank you for coming in for your short time. Showing some love. Hope you hit that like button before you left. And Damon Lee, thank you. Bebop Jones. Awesome Kid was in here. Hello, Awesome Kid. I didn't see you. Nobody saw your name today, huh? Sorry, Awesome Kid.
Awesome Kid was in here.
Yep.
Your son or whatever.
He's in here. He came in. Real Spongy. Surprised you didn't ask for the link. And I forgot too. I was going to ask when No Border Sports came in to ask him, because ask him all the time. Said, can you send Little Spongy the link in CarCast? And my other first person I hardly see in here. Aaron, 49 first take. Thank you. Tony Cup, thank you. So I hope everybody had a good time. Maybe next time I'll get John V to do it with us. Okay.
Hey, maybe. I wouldn't mind John V joining us.
Yep.
So what we got? We got
Well, we had a lot of people today in the chat. The chat was smoking today. I didn't get all the way to the inning.
of course it is.
Well, thank you everybody for coming in. Again, may God bless you through this week. And I'll see you tomorrow on No Border Sports Talk at 6 o'clock. I don't know if I'll get out here early tomorrow. Hopefully I go in my Dallas early. It looks like I might. I don't know yet. They're going to give me a call in the morning and talk with Brian on Saturday and Sunday. And then I had the results show on Sunday evening at 7 o'clock. And, yep, David Groner, great show. I think he was biting me, David Groner. Here we go. Let me hit it. I keep on saying I will hit it. Let me play one of the greatest intro from Tony Cubs. Thank you, Tony Cubs.